Whether or not to approve a bear hunting season in Florida will be a controversial topic as wildlife officials meet in Tallahassee this week. WESH 2's Dave McDaniel previews the different opinions and looks at the rules as proposed right now.
The discussion on whether or not to have a bear hunting season will take place in Tallahassee, but it will have a ripple effect here in Seminole County, where in the last year or so, 3 people have been badly hurt in encounters with bears. People are seeing more bears than ever. Video of bears doing their thing are commonplace. Nuisance calls are also up. The state says hunting bears could be one tool in controlling what is believed to be an increasing population.
Bear populations have really grown in the last 15-20 years, and we're fortunate to have a lot of bears, but also it comes with a responsibility to manage those populations, and hunting is an important tool in that regard.
The rules as proposed would establish a hunt lasting 1 week in late October. The limit statewide would be 240 bears, and a permit would cost residents $100, triple that for out-of-state hunters.
Is this hunt really about bear trophies, or is it about public safety?
Skeptical animal rights supporters say the state needs to first make sure human-provided food like trash and pet food is out of the bear's diet before moving forward with a hunt.
The bears are not coming in because it's overcrowded. The bears are coming into our communities because we have the trash cans, the pet foods.
They'd like mandatory bear-resistant garbage cans first. The proposed hunt includes other rules. Bears must weigh at least 100 pounds, can't have cubs around, and it would be 1 bear per person. And again, this whole discussion will start first thing Wednesday morning. Protesters who have been very visible here in the Orlando area promise to be in Tallahassee outside that meeting, protesting the bear hunting suggestion as well. Reporting in Seminole County, Dave McDaniel, WESH 2 News.